There we can see unmistakable signs of the end of the tortuous road. The road to freedom against 65 years of Philippine colonialism on the one hand, and the road to freedom against 49 years of Malaysian colonialism on the other. At last, these two neighborhood colonial powers, one north of our national homeland Mindanao, and the other west of our homeland, the once powerful Sultanate of Sulu, have shown their dirty and dexterous hands or crafty hands by their brazen interference in our people's internal affairs. An interference that may vindicate us in our just and legitimate but peaceful response in the future. For as you know, we just came from Metro Manila, where we saw the ugly faces of this neighborhood interference in our purely internal affairs. In Malacanang Palace, the other day, a forlorn or despondent Wednesday, the 15th day of this month of October, a tripartite conspiracy raised its ugly head, an incident that foreshadows the end of the road for the traitorous remnants of the once powerful and most inspired more Islamic Liberation Front, or MNLF for short. On the other hand, we also finally saw the long-awaited signs of the coming demise of Philippine colonialism in the Bangsamoro homeland of Mindanao and the old kingdom of Sulu, BH nila. Sultan Jamal Kiram, who has ascended to the throne left behind by his late uncle Sultan Kiram II, has honored us with his presence today. You will hear him speak before you, and you must welcome his rare pronouncement of support behind our people's or the MNLF struggle for peace, justice, and freedom. And two, he will also welcome and support the MF Chairman's initiative to recover our people's land from the hands of the Malaysian colonialism. Of the late, I am quoting from the statement of the late Tun Mustafa Harun, may Allah be pleased with his soul.
Going na sila, Helen.
Kalawag ka.
Out na pa. Hindi na ako
Tun Mustafa, the first chief minister of the state of Sabah, was so popular among the Sabahans that he was dubbed as, quote, the father of the North Borneo state of Sabah. And shortly before he passed away in Kuta Kinabalu, he became so disgruntled or dismayed over the undeserved treatment he got from the Kuala Lumpur leadership, particularly Prime Minister Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, such that before his demise, he issued a strongly worded statement in the Kinabalu Times where he urged his faithful Sabahan people or followers, quote, never to entrust any further the state of Sabah under Malaysian colonialism, and quote. The old man felt betrayed, especially by Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad. Now, I want you to join me in declaring before the whole world our intention to continue our efforts to look for final solution to our people's claim over Sabah and the rest of North Borneo. And the rest of North Borneo, which the Sultan of Brunei had given to the late Panglima Iliji, Mahabasal Iliji, as a gift for rescuing him from the hands of a palace coup. And at this juncture, let me now turn back to the so-called framework agreement. I think most of you, especially our brothers and sisters from Central Mindanao, know much better than I do about this framework and its implication on our people's future. At any rate, I humbly believe that all those who join hands in crafting the framework were blindly motivated and devoured by the insatiable greed and avarice, and in the criminal attempt to conspire and embarrass the MNLF and the Bangsamoro people before the eyes of the world. They apparently believe that by breathlessly or hastily cloning the said framework agreement behind the scene, they could undermine and abrogate the series of OICGRP, MNLF peace treaty agreements and our peace accord. That way they could also inflict harm on the MNLF and the Bangsamoro people and their just and legitimate struggle for the decolonization of the Bangsamoro homeland from Philippine colonialism.